Oh, okay. Recording live from Irrelevant Endeavor Studios down here. I mean, it's live, but like it's gonna go up in a week or tomorrow or whenever I. Depends on
right
the
now
ending.
is live.
Right now is live, but like when people are listening to it, it's definitely not live. No. So what's the verbiage there?
Take heated of.
Take head of.
Take head of.
Oh, just stop before I run amok. That's like the most quotable show. There just will never be a more quotable show.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of one-liners and stuff in it. My bad.
Yeah, you're like,
there's a big difference.
See, you gotta lean into the mic. I'm new to this. I don't know shit about audio.
We should have just called Cody, had him install the cranes, made him feel...
You're right, yeah. According to him, I can't do any sort of blue collar like activity. Like, what the fuck? Like, that just bothered me. I know that this is on a podcast. Like we said, we can't like actively talk, like make personal jabs or talk shit on people that we know.
We can edit this out too.
No, I don't want to edit it out. I don't want to edit. This is why I don't do vlogs anymore. That took too much editing. I don't want to edit this at all. I just want to be able to fucking like, cool, roll intro, start talking, whatever it might possibly be that day. Oh, cool, okay, yeah, I need to clear out some dead noise or, whatever. That's fine. And then I just want to hit upload, put it up to SoundCloud, let it go to Spotify, all those other podcast fucking channels. And then just, I don't even care if anyone listens to this. Like, if you're listening to this, I mean, cool, but like, I don't give a shit.
They're not gonna like this because it's just 2 minutes of us talking about how you don't want to put work into it.
I don't. Like, I just don't have the time. Like, that's why, like, the vlogs are fun. But it got to that, like, people don't get it. Like, they're like, oh, they look all super cool. Like, people's vlogs.
No, I mean, how long did it take you to get, like, the shots of Cody's truck whenever you guys did that when you went hiking? Like, that was probably a good hour of, okay, let me sit here and then you drive by.
No, because I had multiple cameras set up, but then he fucking, like...
Sprayed it with rocks.
He sprayed it with rocks. I was like, great. Like, we haven't even gone hiking yet, and I was covered in dust. Like, my camera was covered in dust. Like, a brand new camera that I bought. It was a fucking disaster. It was a cool shot. But no, the biggest thing was, and like I said, it was fun, and I like this whole cinematography and like editing things together. But it makes you, instead of like, okay, so right now, if I was vlogging this, it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, we're just having fun, doing what we usually do, getting drunk and talking shit about whatever comes to mind. It would be, oh, well, how does so-and-so or me or whatever look on camera? Where's the camera set up? Like, you're so worried about everything else.
Angles and all that other bullshit.
All the angles, you cannot, it completely, the whole, stop and smell the roses, you cannot smell the fucking roses. Like, I like, ruined cool trips, because I would be more focused on, instead of, like, what I was, like, enjoying what I was doing, I was more focused on, if it was good vlog content, or, yeah, let me set up this camera and go, and go do the thing, and then go back and get it. It was fun until it wasn't. It became too much work, and I don't want this to be too much work, because then I'm going to abandon it, like, real quick, and I don't want to abandon it, because this is just...
It's fun.
It's fun to talk. I like to hear myself talk.
And you invested in some mics.
And I got to do everything right. I mean...
Right, but you can't just abandon it. It's like, all right, there went almost $300 out the fucking window.
I wouldn't get rid of everything. I would still put them to use, whether it was... I'm adaptable. If I, like, did not use them for podcasting, period, then I would fucking, like, do voiceover work or... just sit here for like when I'm having anxiety and just do the fucking like Tina groaning noise for like hours whenever I'm just like after a day like today. Like today was brutal.
Like mine went by pretty quick.
Oh, what did you do today? Did you work?
Yeah, but it was just busy the whole time, so 4 hours.
I mean, mine went by quick, but I was on my feet all day. I was booked for shoots from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, that's a long day.
Yeah,
a long day feeding somebody else's narcissism too.
I know. No one fed my narcissism. I didn't get to like put my drone up and take pictures of myself taking other people's pictures. I don't have anything to post on my personal page.
That's a personal problem.
I know. God, what a horrible life. Like, I envy the kids in Africa right now who fucking like don't have clean water, because I wish I had those problems. I don't have any personal
I wish I had to walk a mile for fresh water every day.
I don't have any personal page content. Fuck my life. Oh my god, this is definitely explicit.
Oh, that's gonna offend somebody.
This is an explicit comedy podcast. This is no longer an educational or whatever it could be podcast. Whenever I need an educational podcast,
This is
I'll just
also like
read
a
one of my blogs.
transitional one where we started out kind of sober, and I'm getting more fucked up as time goes because this is a strong ass drink.
I barely touched mine.
You better catch up.
I know. I wanted to drink all day. Usually, like on these test shoot days that I do, where it's back to back, like literally one in, one out, shooting all day, like for all my merch stores. I usually drink. I'm usually like, literally
a calming cocktail.
Yeah, I have at least two strong drinks for the entire day because it makes me looser. It makes me more like more of a people person. Like I talk more, instead of like, how soon can I get in and out of here? But I couldn't because we have that fucking birthday party to go to tonight.
Yeah, and
that starts at 10 p.m. Oh yeah, if I had started drinking tonight or today, like if I had day drank for these shoots,
you'd have been done for already.
I would either be in a coma right now or I'd be super hungover and I would be at home. I wouldn't be here doing this or even going out.
No, I needed a nap today. It definitely helped.
See, I can't do naps. I wake up like, insert sound clip of Robin Williams' Jumanji, like what year is it? I wake up like a zombie. They're not productive to me at all.
Well, maybe you're sleeping too long or not enough.
I don't know. I always feel terrible. I feel almost like physically ill when I wake up from a nap.
Maybe you need a deviated septum and then you won't sleep through the night like I do.
I already don't sleep through the night.
Oh.
My neck pain is just like, I bought a fucking like $100 memory foam pillow.
Coconut oil will take care of that.
Coconut oil like fixes everything. Like rub it over America. Oh, all the Nazis are gone. And
or you can get a quartz crystal. Apparently that's supposed to help.
No. Himalayan pink salt lamp. I hear they're magical. Don't be a muggle. Buy one. Don't be a muggle. You need to have a Himalayan salt pink lamp thing.
Insert Amazon link.
Yeah. Oh, this is an affiliate link. Asterisk. We might make a commission off these sales.
Isn't that the pink shit Micah has at Wine Dive? Or am I tripping?
Maybe. What pink shit?
I swear there's like little bottles of pink shit on every table that look like little shards of something.
Okay, that's Himalayan like rock. Yeah, pink rock salt, but that's.
I don't know what the difference is.
Put that on,
It's
basically table salt. It's like hipster table salt. You put that on your food, not like.
So then what's the other kind? What is this like?
I mean, okay,
the bath salts that turn you all zombie and shit.
I mean, don't quote me, but I assume it's the same salt, but they're just like, oh well, it's gigantic, and we put a light bulb in it, and you put it on your nightstand. I don't know, but
vapors.
I think it's the same kind of. I don't know. It's an energy thing. I don't think he's trying to align people's chakras who are sitting down for dinner, although he should. Add that.
Yeah, I mean that's the selling point. We align your chakra while you eat.
Yeah, align your chakra while you eat, and then come and do wine yoga. Woga. Whoa, stay woga.
Stay woga.
Oh my god. We're like, it's getting weird to the point of us becoming the exact same person. We literally bought the exact same audiobook at the exact same time this week. Yeah,
that was a random coincidence.
For you listeners at home, we've both been on like audiobook indulgences. Like this week or this year was about, I don't know, like I don't listen to music anymore. It's like really rare that I listen to music. It's only audiobooks and like random audiobooks to like make me think differently.
Like I don't want to say it's like, oh, it's self-help, but it's more like personal development or enhancing.
I like that word, personal development, because I don't want to help myself.
No, it's not like I'm fucked up in this way and this is what's wrong with me.
No, it's like I think this way.
There's always a way to better something.
Yeah, okay, I think this way, but hearing something
you're
put
like,
this
oh
way.
Shit, that's why I've done that every time.
Yeah, it makes me think differently. I mean, I'm like a definition junkie. Like I love hearing a word that even though I know what it means, I want to know the exact definition of, and that's what I could compare it to, where it's like, yeah, like oh, that's why I think that way, or give me more my insight into my inner psyche, or improving my insight into my inner psyche. Like yeah, the book we both got at the same time.
Yeah,
48 Laws of Power. I mean, I only
the title is a little misleading because it seems like motherfuckers are going down some crazy dark.
Yeah.
I don't know, manipulative pathway of seizing control of everything, but it's really just like these are how you handle certain situations in your lives.
I chalked it up into like the same genre of Machiavelli's The Prince, which I never read. I don't read anymore. Like I don't have time. That's why
Nice.
audiobooks are like
Because you can
fucking gold to me
multitask.
now.
I
Yeah.
can listen to a book while I'm cooking
Yeah.
dinner or something.
But like, yeah, the book ended up being, and I only listened to it one because I've owned it for a number of years, and I knew I'd never read it. It's basically like a textbook. But
It
it's
is
like
rather
it's like on
textbookish.
those lists, you know, like that douchebag entrepreneur list of the top 5 books for any businessman to read. Like it's supposed to like change and elevate your life to that you'll all of a sudden, you know, like, oh yeah, I could be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, but were you offered this job? No, you know, like, so I got some interesting insight from it. Just the kind of like, honestly, if anything, it made me feel more like I've evolved as a person. Like I remember when I used to think that way 7 years ago when I was really cynical and like just a negative person. Like I was just a negative person like 7 or whatever years ago, just a fucking toxic negative person. And now I'm not. I don't like to think I'm not, at least as much.
No, you definitely bring me down.
Hey, I'm a fucking downer. No, that's just the alcohol. That's a depressant. Not me.
I think Molly's a stimulant.
Do you think Molly's a stimulant? Oh, do you know how many inside jokes are going to come up on this show, and no one's going to have that. We're going to have a segment of like a backstory.
Here's a 5-minute backstory as to why
The
this joke
backstory.
means
Hey, we got
this.
time to kill. Because you know what? I wanted this podcast to be like a bite-size, 10 to 20 minutes, because who has the time to listen to a super long podcast? But in a couple of the podcasts I've listened to, and they end up being like an hour and a half, and I think to myself, oh my God, I've become one of those fucking people, those podcast people, like who listen to those really long podcasts.
If it's intriguing,
I
mean,
can
you
see
keep
how it would
fucking
be
going.
just get so.
That's because where you're like, okay, just one more episode on Netflix, and then you're.
Well, no, I'm talking like an entire episode is like an hour and a half.
Oh shit!
And they're literally just sitting here talking like this. There's no structure, there's no organization. It's them literally sitting here conversing, and I can see how easily it would be to get carried away, where you end up with an hour and a half long episode, because otherwise then you're like, I don't want to feel stifled. I don't want you or anyone else on this.
Yeah, if you had a good hour and a half of content.
Yeah, if you have a good hour
content.
and okay, if there's
Who knows,
natural,
we may come back drunk later, and then it's like,
We
holy
will.
shit, we will come back.
we
drunk
will
later.
come back.
But we may
completely
just
obliterate.
record fucking gold, and then it's an hour and a half. Obviously, that'll have to be broken up into bits because it's early on, but still.
No, well, yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. If there's natural transitions, where this was a natural conclusion, I can cut this and create it into a new show. Then awesome, that's great. That's more episodes in one sitting, and I'm all about that. That's why I did my shoot day. Literally shot like 8 people an entire day, so I could schedule content on my Hootsuite account for fucking weeks. So that's like one account that I don't have to touch, for a while. Like literally, how many accounts of mine do you follow, and how many of them were posting
Probably like 10 or so. At least.
Yeah, and how many of them were posting actively today?
A lot.
I couldn't check Instagram once today. Like once. Oh, speaking of Instagram, let me go check the update on that. All right, so on my oh my God, this is so us account page, I posted this Donald Trump meme. I mean, he is a meme, so I got to narrow it down. Memes. It's the my Tupperware for the rest of my life, whatever, and it's a picture of his face after eating tomato sauce. And this like woman comes in here into my comments, and I don't usually read comments because they're usually just people like tagging their friends. I've seen some really good ones though, like they'll at someone and then they'll say, but just because I don't want you show you my phone, like they're clearly sitting right next to each other, and I'll go and reply like that's fucking hilarious. Or like when people burn each other, I'll go in and like put it like, wow, you got fucking burned. Like I'll just like chime in and on random comments whenever I get a chance to see a really good one.
Sometimes it's like a fire. You just gotta like poke it a little bit, and those flames get even bigger before you know it.
That's what you have a fire extinguisher for. It's also called bankruptcy and deactivate account.
Insert Michael Scott. I declare bankruptcy.
Right. Oh, I declare. So yeah, okay. So this lady comes in and like, okay, I don't want to like personally attack people, but like, I mean, she looks like a conservative Republican,
We don't take too kindly to your
yeah,
talk
like
around here.
side with rapists instead of So her comment was mean-spirited and divisive. You, not him. Attack policies if you want, but not the person. Then she of course brought in Obama, into it. And all I could think back to say was, "Ew, shut the fuck up." Like, I don't usually do that. That's pretty brazen for me. Usually it would just be like, ew, but maybe it's because I'm worn out after today. My comments got 43 likes though. So that makes me, I'm personally
43 people wanted her to shut the fuck up.
I was going to say, I've officially crowdfunded my approval for that was not a completely off the wall comment.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. All right, we got off on a tangent. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the podcast and ranting and Instagram. Oh yeah, I didn't get a chance to check Instagram. Now I'm checking it. Okay, so you said your day was easy. You Ubered down here. Like, what's that about?
I mean, I'm getting fucked up tonight, so yeah, I'm trying to be responsible and try to.
How's that sound on the mic for you?
I mean, it's more clear when I'm facing this way, but
I told you.
Oh my god, whatever.
My terrible posture is like benefiting this because I'm naturally leaning into the mic because I've been sitting at a computer since I was 7.
I don't want back problems of a 7-year-old when I'm 30.
Well, you know what? That's valid. I accept the outcome that you shouldn't want what I have. My back is wrecked. My back, my neck, my hands. I got like Neanderthal hands from working on a keyboard for over 10 years.
From hunting with a spear and banging rocks together.
Yes.
I get it, dude. I get it.
Discover
Far Cry
Fire.
Primal.
What?
I said Far Cry Primal.
Dude, that was such a good game.
Such a good game.
Like, I still want to go back and play it, but then I don't.
I do too. Like, I want to buy it again just because it was so much fun.
What do you mean buy it again?
Oh, whenever I buy used games, I'll just keep trading them in because I don't give a shit after I beat it and get all the achievements.
See, I only get digital games because I don't want all the clutter.
That's fair, but then I delete it because I don't want the saved files of the game I'm not playing.
That's fair. But then I also always usually pay way more because it's, you can't really get it. You can't buy a used digital game and then get a great deal.
With Xbox Gold, though, if you have like the live membership, I mean, there's free games every month. You usually get like 4. Sometimes they're shit, or it might be like 10 years old, but still you get free games.
I have Xbox Gold because I have Xbox, but I have not powered on my Xbox since I bought that PS4. It's such a superior system. I'm not even a video game guy. Like, I have no grounds to talk about this.
Are we about to like revamp the console wars of 6 years ago? I will go toe to toe with you.
Maybe another episode. It's just better. Like, the games are better. The quality is better. Simple as that.
I mean, that's fair. There's certain games that I wish Xbox had that only PlayStation has, and then vice versa, though.
Well, that's my point. Like, okay, Xbox had Halo. Fuck Halo. Who cares? Like, I'm not 11 years old anymore on...
All right, that's fair, but whenever I bought I didn't buy it, I borrowed it from my brother, but he had it was some special edition where it was like Halo 1 through 3
that's me
plus
pouring
ODST
vodka into my
or
cup.
Something.
What?
No, that
I wasn't listening to you. Go on.
Cool, I feel like a valued guest right now. No, like I
You're
borrowed
not a guest. You're a special guest, but you're like a recurring guest. This show will rarely be just me. It will most likely always just be you and I.
Yeah, because if it's just you, I'm assuming you're drinking by yourself, sitting here recording, and that's just kind of a sad.
Like some sort of loser. It's like some sort of alcoholic.
No, like I borrowed the Master Chief collection from my brother, and it was like Halos 1 through 3 and then something else. And that was fun as hell to replay it because it was like, okay, this is some childhood nostalgia. Granted, after I beat it, I was done with it because it's like, all right, it's childhood nostalgia, and
that's my point.
I'm a fucking grown-ass man.
But then, like, Xbox then doesn't drop anything that's like, oh, wow, this makes me want to buy an Xbox. You know what I mean? Like I bought...
I don't know, like, well, I mean, okay, the Elder Scrolls is on both systems now, but it used to be, like, solely kind of a Microsoft thing.
Okay, so now I can understand.
Drop on Xbox first.
You know the game that I bought an Xbox for? What? That now they don't make? Can you guess it?
I cannot.
Fucking nerd. Fable.
I didn't know they stopped making Fables.
They stopped, yeah, like Lionhead Studios, like, shut down.
Because that's some crazy shit whenever it's games where, like, your choices actually affect the outcome overall and stuff. Like, that's why I like Skyrim so much.
Yeah, Fable was awesome, and that's the only reason after Halo, is the only reason I care to have an Xbox. And now, I mean, they don't make that shit anymore. PS4 doesn't have Fable, but PS4 got God of War. I mean, it's just so many... Okay, this topic is just boring me.
Yeah, we're sitting here talking like nerds, and nobody gives a fuck.
Hey, it's 2019. It's cool to be a nerd now.
Is it?
Yeah?
Is it?
You're a nerd, dude. You play fucking Age of Empires, and you're playing Clash of Clans probably right now on your phone. You're a nerd. Don't.
I'm on SGF. I buy a shirt.
Aw, you're buying one of my shirts? Oh, okay.
Well, don't make it.
Proceed.
Proceed with the bore fill.
So I'll just give you a free shirt. You know I don't give a shit.
I was just gonna go ahead and buy one.
Okay, you can just go ahead and buy one. See, what I'll inevitably do is I'll drop promo codes on here. To where like the only way you can get the promo code is by listening to this podcast. Yep.
You gotta do it at like random ass times, so that way it's not like, okay, first 30 seconds, or oh, we skipped to the last 30 seconds.
Well, right now we're fucking 20 minutes in, dude.
Yeah, but I gotta figure some of this will probably be trimmed down or something.
No, I'm not gonna trim down any of this.
Alright, fuck it, YOLO.
I'm not gonna trim down any of this.
Dude, we should get tattoos tonight.
We haven't gotten to any sort of point where that something can be trimmed down. I know, that's what I said. It's like, okay, there you go. We need a story segment that would explain some sort of one of our inside joke quotes, like the ketchup into tomato soup, and
I mean that's just me drunk at Pickleman's, honestly.
Wow, you are just riveting. You are providing me.
I mean, there's no way to make
content.
that story interesting. Like, yeah, I was trashed at Pickleman's, and I said, hey,
I didn't say that exact story.
if you ever had a tomato soup, just microwave some ketchup. I mean, it's a great life hack.
I mean, it was pretty okay. You had to. Okay, you're right. You had to be there.
I could be a chef.
You could barely keep your eyes open.
I was
or your
dropping
mouth,
pizza on my pizza.
or sit in your chair. Speaking of pizza on your pizza, I just fucking really want some pizza right now. Should we just call this?
Yeah, let's go get some Pickleman's and we'll come back.
Whoa, don't you can't say the brand name. They're not paying for this shit. I'm not to the point yet of sponsorships.
Okay, let's go get some pizza and then we'll come back.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You should have done that right the first time. Anyway, I know that this episode just seems like a complete waste of anyone's time to listen to. So I apologize. Hopefully the next one will be better. I mean, it probably won't. It will still be slightly above mediocre. We don't have an outro or anything.
No, but it's an irrelevant endeavor.
Well, this isn't. Yeah, that's my company.
That's where you cut it, is when I say, no, this isn't irrelevant.
This has been an irrelevant endeavor.
No, that's some douchey shit.
Man, I had it going, too. Like, that was going to be a good, like, fake outro. All right, I'm out.